What I think makes a hero is someone who is able to overcome the adversity that's thrown at them and the way in which they overcome that.
Your power is a gift and should be used to guide and serve your kind. A gift! It's a curse!
Hi, I'm Katherine Langford and I play Nimue in Curse. Neither of them need coffee, I'll tell you that. I love both of them. That's a good question. I think as Nimue, I'd like to have coffee or a beverage with Sid, because I think like Nimue, Sid is still figuring out what her powers are. So I feel like they might have a lot to talk about.
So what if I really am a freak?
I had a lot of heroines growing up, I think. One for me because my parents and my dad especially love sci-fi. Captain Catherine Janeway, played by Kate Mulgrew in Star Trek Voyager, was definitely influential and iconic for me growing up.
My name is Captain Catherine Janeway.
But I also remember Angelina Jolie in Tomb Raider and Jennifer Lawrence in Hunger Games.
Nobody would think I'd be a leader.
If I had to pick a traditional superheroine, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow is incredible. But I feel like there's so many. I mean, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Those are the two that come to mind immediately. I think it's a culmination of all the women that I've seen on screen and also all of the women that I know in my life. There are so many women in this industry that inspire me, not just because of the work that they do on screen, but also off screen. Jane Fonda's one with her Fire Drill Fridays.
And you have yourself a great day now.
Fuck you.
Angelina Jolie's work with UNICEF. I also think Kate Winslet, I love her work. But also in many ways, when I was starting as an actor, I didn't necessarily feel like I fit that Hollywood mold. And people would sometimes say that I reminded her. And that to me was and still is the biggest compliment ever. So in many ways, I feel like she made me feel validated at a time where I needed to feel validated. If there were a couple of things that I could say I wanted for the future women of Hollywood, on one hand, and I feel like I've always wanted this and I want it now, not just in the future, but is representation, whether that is for women or in any other sense of the word, equality. I think it's important for people to be able to see stories where the characters and the main characters look like them. And in that sense, on the other hand, I also want audiences, not just in the future, but also now, to feel represented and to feel like they get to see stories where they're the heroes of those stories. I don't want to say it, but it's my mom. Mom, if you're watching this, it's you.